You need to get out of what you need.
Y'all coming this way?
No.
Oh, not
No, you want an umbrella?
No, I got a couple, baby. I got a Texas umbrella.
I know, but your iPad.
It's an Android. It's a little more sturdy.
Okay.
It's like the difference between a blue state and a red state. Androids are free.
Oh my gosh.
Androids are free. We got our viruses, but we're free to die if we want to. Hi, y'all. Go Texas. Jefferson County's got a hospitality bus over there with hot chocolate and hot coffee and pastries afterwards on 15th in Colorado. Hey, David Schneider. David. Oh, here we go. Allegiance to the state of God, one and beautiful. Whew. I didn't catch that in time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming out today on such a beautiful Texas day. It's going to be a lot of fun. And,
Go, Kerry.
We really appreciate y'all coming out. For those of you who haven't met yet, my name is Kerry Wise. I'm the Executive Director of the Texas Nationalist Movement. We want to say a few words to you before we get on with our program today. Number one, it is an honor to be standing on the grounds of the Capitol with patriots of Texas, with people who care about our future, with people who are willing to get off the couch, quit choking it down, and speak their minds. I want to go ahead and share with everybody today that one of the reasons that we're here, as you all know, we want a bill filed through our legislature that will give the people of Texas non-binding referendum vote on whether we would like to have an independent nation again. All political power is inherent in the people according to our state constitution, and the people need to have a right to speak. That's why we're here today. Now, it's nice to have the flags, it's nice to have the passion, but we're always going to do this in a peaceful, in a political way. And so we're going to work through the legislature, and we're going to hope, and we're going to try, and we're going to push that they will listen to us. Now, I want to tell you something. I came in yesterday afternoon and I picked up a copy of the Austin Statesman. And the big banner on the headline said, lots of issues to deal with in the legislature this coming year. There's water, there's expenditures, there's education, there's this, there's that. But unfortunately, the thing that was missing was not one word about our border. Not one word about now what we're looking down a $20 trillion national debt. As I told this young man a little while ago, that they use the same word every day, unsustainable. Not one word about it. Not one word about a broken education system. Well, we're going to take a look at gambling. Well, folks, the political pressure comes from us. And that's what we're doing here today. I'm going to make a reference to an old movie. It's called Patton. It starred George C. Scott. In the beginning of that movie, he has a battle with Rommel. And at the end of the battle, Patton says, Rommel, I knew what you were going to do. I read your book. But folks, there's other books out there. And let me tell you one of them that I read. It's written by the President of the United States. And he tells us exactly where he wants this country to go. It's called Dreams from My Father. I read the book. I know the path that he's taken this nation on. And I don't think that the people of Texas are going to sit on the couch and choke it down and let it happen. The second book I read, gee, that's pretty good for an old man. The second book I read was written by the governor of the state of Texas. It's called Fed Up. And the whole second half of that book, is nothing but what we should be doing with our federal government. We should not be sending them money. We should be standing up for state sovereignty. We should be telling them no. We should be doing this. We should be doing that. We should be standing alone and leading. You know how many of them in the whole second half of that book have been done? That'd be the big fat zero. That's exactly right. But folks, I read a third book. It's by Daniel Miller. And it's called Line in the Sand. Folks,
This is our line.
it is the only conceivable way to keep our beloved Texas, whose bounty we are blessed in. It is the only way to save our history, to save our culture, to save our economy, and to save our political process that we believe in. I think that Daniel Miller said one of the most brilliant things on Fox News when he said, when you have an administration and people who adhere to the principles of Karl Marx, and you have people who adhere to the principles of our founding fathers and Thomas Jefferson, that alliance can never, ever be. It'll never last. What I want you all to do today, and I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, but what I want you to do today, I want you to go into this building that we the people own. And I want you to, you bet, I want you to understand, I want you to feel comfortable. You have made your journey. You have made your decision. You have decided that this is the path that Texas must take. And so when you walk through those doors, I want you to walk through those doors with a lot of confidence. I want you to walk through those doors with a mindset that we are not going to sit on the couch and choke it down. Folks, we are at a crossroads in history, and I've told people at several meetings that I've been to around the state here. We are at a time in our history where we have looked back at the Alamo in wonderment of what they did.
Remember the Alamo.
We have looked back in wonderment at all the founding fathers from 1776 right through the history of Texas. And if you take nothing else home with you today other than the fact that you came here today and you hit a lick for freedom and you hit a lick for liberty, take this home with you. We are right now at those crossroads of, again, being the founding fathers and mothers and children